In this video, I'll tell you about the Dimension Style feature in AutoCAD. Located under the Home tab in the Annotation panel, the Dimension Style feature you see here can be used to change the dimensioning styles on our screen. When we click the Modify button, we see a settings window open on our screen. It might seem too complex. I will explain the most basic parts here. What is dimension lines? They are the dimensioning lines. When we make it red, you can see that the line here has turned red. Right below, we have some settings regarding the lines, such as the line type or the line weight. We can set their line weights to 0.05 so that they don't mix up with the main lines. Baseline spacings shows us the spacings. The suppress part can be used to remove any arrows here. You can see that there's a one-way arrow placed here. Right below, there are the extension lines. When we paint them a different color, it makes the line green. It shows the extension lines. We can change the line type and line weight of each line here. We can make the line weights of the extension lines changed. We can make all of them 0.05 here. And again, in the same way, we can use suppress in order to remove these lines, but it is not preferable. We would prefer to see them on our screen. When we enter symbols and arrows, we have settings here. For example, we can make them closed, blank, or make them dots. You can see here that we can change the method to change the dimension arrows. I want to keep the standard settings here. Right below, we have arrow size. Here we can change the scale of the arrows. We don't change these much, of course, leave them as they are. When we open text, we can change the text color. I made it yellow. I can assign a fill color or set a text height. It's better to keep the rest as they are. Another important section is the fit section. Normally, when I first open a project, the fit value is set to 1. When I work accordingly, it appeared tiny on the screen. I instead open Annotation Scale, Modify, and then use the fit section to set the scale to 7 according to my lines. It might be too high. Let's set it to 6 and see it more clearly and better. Click 6, click OK, and close. I can see that it is 1 unit smaller. Every time I dimension something from now on will be with the new style. Back into the Annotate panel. In Dimension Style, we go into Primary Units. It is set to decimals right now. We can set the precision here as well to select how many decimals there will be. If you don't have any decimals, you can just select 0, but if you have a scale like 0.5, then it will be rounded up or down depending on the scale. We can add prefix and suffix texts here. This is also a method for us. We can go into alternate units to set our secondary measuring units. When we go into Dimension Style, you can see that the decimals are gone now. Now, we can create more than one style here. We can click New, for example, and select which one we will copy. Let's copy from ISO 25, click Continue, and OK to create a new style. Here, we can, for example, set the fit value to 2. We can make it smaller or bigger. For example, I want to change the style of this object from ISO 25 to copy here. You can notice that the part gets smaller because we changed the scale value. This way, we can use more than one style in our project. In this video, we told you about the dimension styles in AutoCAD. We hope to see you in the next video.